Hello everybody and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft. In this video, in order to intimidate Raijin, the leader of Lothlorien, I went on a quest to put together 3 special super weapons and finally created legendary equipment equal to that of my enemies. Okay everybody, so today, like I said in the intro, we're going to be making some super weapons. But before we do that, I want to do one thing. I want to show you all my new horse. So Sassafras sent me a message saying that he wanted to take Atalanta back. I don't know why, because technically he's quit the server, but he's using him for something, and I'm not going to say no to that. So I went out and I got myself a new horse. He has a devastating, terrifying name, as befitting the Dark Lord's horse. His name is Spots, because he's got little white spots all over his fur. Isn't he adorable? Anyway, I built him this nice pen because, unlike spiders, I actually like these horses. Spiders are annoying, they always run away, but horses are loyal. I even put high elven torches in here to give him healing properties, or whatever high elf magic does. Now, the other thing I want to do is Sassafras removed the protections at that house he was building, so I can go pick up the crafting tables he was borrowing, but I don't need to show you that. Alright, I got my extra crafting tables back. Did this thing just bust from me touching it? Gonna ignore that, so we can get to the real part of this video. The weapon crafting. So in here, we have all the ingredients I need to make myself new super weapons. So in order to hit enemies at all ranges, I want 3 types of weapons. I want a sword, a pike, and a bow. First off, the pike. I found that an Uruk pike does more damage than the other types of pikes. An Uruk pike does 7 damage, but the others all do 6.5. So I'm gonna have to use Uruk steel, but I only have 3 of that. Luckily, I looked up how you can make Uruk steel, and it's actually really easy. I just needed to mix normal iron and coal together in one of these. What is it, yeah, like that. Gotta swap that quick. There we go. So now, I should get enough Uruk steel to apply the really good enchantments I want. Oh yeah, crap, I forgot I need to combine these. The Mighty Scroll and the Sharp Scrolls to get a Legendary Scroll, the second one. Let me do that real quick. If I remember correctly, you need one of those evil dwarves to do that. Actually, let me look that up. I didn't research that. Okay, it looks like if you find a smith, you can pay them money to combine some scrolls. So I just need some cash, and then I need to find a dwarf.
A few moments later.
There's one. You, sir, can help me. 200 coins just for that. Yikes. Oh, wait. That only makes a keen scroll. Shit. Let me go check if I have another keen scroll.
A few moments later.
Ooh, another sharp. Ooh, another sharp. Okay, we can combine those sharps and get ourselves another keen, and then combine that keen and get ourselves another legendary, and then we can put a legendary on both our pike and our sword. It took me a while of saving up scrolls to get this stuff, guys, so trust me when I say I am not giving up these weapons. Ever. You know, it took me a long time to get these scrolls, guys, so trust me when I say I am not giving up these weapons. Yeah, I still ain't forgotten the time that he said let's swap weapons and then combat logged instantly. Bro is still a bitch for that. I'm not letting someone steal them again like what happened with my first legendary weapon when Lava stole it by saying, "Can I see it for a sec?" I am not giving this shit up. Ever. I've got a feeling I'm going to break that promise, but not today. Now let's combine these. 800! Damn, boy! Okay, I gave a lot of my money to Nathan when he visited, so I'm going to go have to check the meat grinder and see if I can get any more cash today.
A few moments later.
Ooh, okay. Okay, we got a decent amount of stuff in here.
A few moments later.
Ooh la la. 4 for orc steel. Now that's a good price. Ooh, this guy's still not buying gold. I might have to intentionally come over here and stand near him for a while so that he resets his trades.
A few moments later.
Now I gotta find another dwarf because the one I was talking to before despawned.
1 hour later.
There's one. No, don't disappear over the horizon. If I take my eyes off him for a second, he's gone. Yes, that cost 800. Now how much does it cost to make the ultimate one? 1,600 for a legendary. You know how many orcs I could hire with that? I could hire 160 orcs with that. Not orcs. They all cost, normal orcs cost 10. That is a nutty price, my friend, but hopefully it'll be worth it once I get this insane +3 damage enchantment onto my weapons. While I'm walking back, let me explain why I felt the need to get some really powerful weapons all of a sudden. After I garrisoned Dol Guldur with a bunch of troops, I got told by Alpha that there's actually a fort owned by Raijin on the road leading into Dol Guldur, so all those troops there have no supply, which means that during a war, I can't resupply them. I'll have to physically march troops over to Dol Guldur, which by my calculations will take about 3 turns in the new turn-based combat system, which is way too long to reinforce them. That would, after 3 battles, I could probably have lost all of them and lost the fort. So, I asked Raijin if he would let me take the area and he would remove the fort. He said no, he's not going to remove the fort, and also said he would charge me, I think it was 15,000 silver, just to get access through the area. Which means nothing, because in the event of a war, he's probably going to join the side of the elves and reactivate the fort against me anyway. So basically, I really don't think that those terms can work. And I'm pretty sure the only reason he's giving me such bad terms is because he thinks that I'm weaker than him. I'll admit, he is very rich. He was the guy who invented the meat grinder, so I'm sure he probably has like 3 of these back at his base, constantly pumping out money for him. But one thing he doesn't have, at least not to my knowledge, I'll probably go check and spy on him soon, but to my current knowledge, he doesn't have a large amount of forces. And I don't think his weaponry is enchanted that well. I've already buffed up my army, so how about I increase the power of my weapons? Maybe this way, he won't think that he can push me around, and I can get some better terms out of it. Of course, that will start with me actually crafting this stuff, so let's get to it. There we go, the Uruk Pike. That does 7 damage. When I add the legendary scroll, it's going to be doing... What? It got dull? Ugh. Okay, this one has Hardy. We'll see if I can get it upgraded. Aha! Alright, perfect. Legendary. And now, we add the Chill of Daedalus. If you've seen previous battles where I fought someone with this, it basically slows your movement speed and makes your screen go blue for a second, like a flashbang. The Hardy Legendary Chilling Uruk Pike. I think I'll also make it swift. Uh-oh, that's too much material cost. 1 second, everybody, gotta smelt it some more. Alright. Now, with Swift on, this thing will not only attack almost as fast as a sword, it will also have 10 melee damage, 200% melee reach, and it will apply the ice effect to my enemy. This is my first legendary weapon complete, and I'm going to call it... What's a good weapon for a ice-themed spear? What's a good name?
Frostbite.
This is my first legendary weapon, and I will call it Frostbite. Now the next weapon, the Bow of Death. Ooh. Wait, I don't think I have the materials for this either. I also will tell you guys, I don't have the materials for the last weapon either. So I guess that this video is going to be more about me finding the materials for my stuff rather than actually building them. What I need is string. And I don't got any string. but I know a way I can get some. Let me tuck Frostbite away, as well as the Flame of Doom and the Bow of Death. Don't want to lose those. Oh! Raijin just joined the game. Remember how I told you that he was giving me bad terms for selling access to LOTR? Let's not let him know that I've got a problem yet. I want to kind of meet up with him sometime and just start showing off my new equipment without him really knowing that I had it before that moment. Ah, there's his capital. He still hasn't added it to the war map. You know, I'm gonna go add that for him. I'll also add one for Vescaden since he didn't put it on his either. Now, something interesting you'll see here is that Raijin's forces seem to be concentrated right on the border of Mirkwood, which means if I want to attack him, I could kind of Maginot him by going around and hitting straight into his capital. Now, that means I'm going to need to sneak some troops up to right here without him checking the war map and noticing, so I have to do it like the day of the meeting before he gets online. Alpha added these measuring sticks which tell you how far your guys can travel. So, as you can see, it would take 1, 2, 3 turns for my guys to get here, then another to get to his capital. So, if I get them right here, I can rush his capital, but I've got to be sneaky about it. That is in the case that he doesn't accept better terms once he sees how strong I am. I definitely should not release this video until I've already met with Raijin, otherwise he's going to know all of my strats and what I'm planning to do with him. Alright, if I'm going to be farming, probably should head to Chicken Town, since it's controlled by my allies and it's got plenty of green grass. Stuff you can actually grow on, unlike Mordor. I think I actually did have a string farm here once, but it got overloaded on a save, like someone loaded over it. Now what I'm looking for here is a specific type of plant called flax. When you harvest this, you get its seeds, which can then be grown into a different type of flax, which gives you string if you craft with it. Alright, I've warned Raijin that he can't say any slurs, so I think we'll be okay. Anyway, this is the flax. Then we can get flax seeds. And then, if I do this, take these bones, and grow these bad boys up. And that gives me normal flax, which can give me string. So we're going to repeat this process a few times. And there we go. String, baby. Now we can take the bow, take the flame, and the Bow of Death is a pretty powerful weapon already. I've had it since the Westlands War. I've got poison arrows for it. I'm not sure how they're going to work with the fact that I'm adding the Flame of Udun to it and giving it fire aspect. But I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll just have to give those flame arrows to one of my allies who doesn't have the Flame of Dune bow. But we're going to be renaming the Bow of Death to Hellfire. My second legendary weapon. Now it will take even longer for me to get the stuff I need for my third legendary weapon, because it is a Morgul Blade. The interesting thing about these blades, which I learned after I got hit by one, owned by Kelnor, by the way, the guy who claimed that he knew nothing about the game. Yeah, he's definitely Warren's alt account. He hasn't been on since that day that I confronted him, by the way. So, definitely Warren's alt account. Anyway, these things give you wither effect when they hit you. The only problem is they're made with Morgul steel, which I looked up the other day, and it takes these little things called gold reel, which can technically be mined in places outside of the Morgul Vale, or wait, the Morgul Vale, sorry, outside of Dol Guldur, but I have only ever seen them in Dol Guldur. Once I get these, I can smelt them with orc steel to make Morgul steel, which is used in the Morgul blade. Now I actually have 2 Morgul steel now, which is enough to make the blade itself. I wonder if Raijin would notice if I crafted that right now. I don't want him to know I have this until later. Let's wait to craft it until he's offline. And instead, the first thing that we'll do right now is go and grab more gold reels so that I can put all the enchants on this. And you know what? Because that's probably going to take a while, let's actually make my armor first. My new armor is going to be made out of mithril, and hopefully I can wear it with this on top, the autumno armor, so that I can look really cool. Though, honestly, I probably won't wear the autumno armor into battle very often. I'll probably just wear it for, like, cutscenes and speeches, you know, when I'm talking to my enemies. Because I do not want to die and lose that stuff. It took so long to get. Anyway, I get my mithril from the meat grinder, of course. And I think that this amount of nuggets might actually be enough to make a full set. I'm not certain, but we'll find out. The interesting thing about this is it becomes mithril mail. Oh! That's not enough at all. That is not enough at all. I can at least make a chest plate. Ooh, wait, but that also might give an achievement to Raijin. We're gonna tuck that away for a bit right now. What we are gonna do is go over to Dol Guldur at Sassafras' old base. What is he doing right there? Raijin. We're gonna go over to Dol Guldur, and we're going to go through his equipment, to go through all of his storage and see if he had any gold reel and hopefully any mithril. Though I have heard that the enemies plundered his base after he removed his banner protection from it, so it's not likely. There might be some gold reel though. Anyway, if there isn't, we'll just go mining in the Morgul. We'll just go mining in Dol Guldur and gather some gold reel that way. While I wait for the timer to count down, let's go stand over here by the meat grinder. Maybe we'll get another mithril nugget while we wait. Okay, I'm back. And Raijin's still here. Well, let's see. 1 mithril nugget is not enough. Yeah, I'll just take some of this out and replace it with this 1 nugget here. Yeah. That'll work. Technically, that'll work. It'll just take forever for that to fill up enough to the point that it's spilling over into the chest again. Okay, we can make 8 more mail. What can I make with that? I can get that, and a hat, and boots. No leggings, though. We're very close. I think what I'll do for the mithril is I'll check it tomorrow morning after I've done everything else and see if there's enough mithril in there that I can squeeze out just 2 more ingots to get the pants. But right now, what we're going to do is go and gather some gold reel. So let's head down to Dol Guldur. Alright. My beautiful army down there. The first thing we're going to do here is we're going to search through the storage systems here at Sass's base and see if we can find any gold reel that was left behind here. Ooh, there's some gold reel right there. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Oh, that's from when he got his Christmas gifts. Oh, look at that, he had some divisions set up. Ooh, Morgul steel, I'll take that. Hey, this is the branding iron he used to name Atlanta. Man, I'm gonna miss Sass. He was a good ally. Yeah, this would probably be a good time to mention that he's actually the guy who did the spying on the elves for me during the time that I was during the Westlands War. He's the guy who went and got the pictures of their base of Aemon Arab for me. Oh, it looks like he never actually fully finished construction of this place. Even though it is pretty nice anyway. Oh, what the? That's a tiny spider. I've never seen one that small. I don't think the Mordor ones can get that small. That's funny. Well, that's not going to be enough. Luckily, I looked it up beforehand and found that the perfect mining level for gold reel is Y level 40. So we're going to go down to Y level 40. In fact, let me use the pit that was made by the bombs. This redstone path needs to be blocked off because it is a total way in. Oh, I should have brought banners with me. I should have brought banners with me so that I could set them up around here to make these walls fixed. And there's a hole in the walls too. Okay, let me repair that real quick. You know what? This seals the deal. I'm going to need to come back here with banners and just put them up and also go around and check all the walls for any holes and for any tunnels. We got to make this place impregnable before we ever try to fight here. Anyway, mining is what we're here to do, so let's get to it. Whoa. Ooh, tunnel. Nice. And we're down to Y level 41. Okay. Gotta remember that this is here. Or actually, I really don't. I can just teleport back up. But let's grab some stuff. We can get all these gemstones while we're here too. This is gonna be a loot run, not just searching for gold reel now. Oh crap, I forgot that the water's poisonous here, even to me. Oh, it gave me all the bad stuff. Ooh, that looks like gold reel. Honestly, I expected it to be harder to find, but I've never actually tried mining here in Dol Guldur. I've never actually gone mining in Mordor either. I've always just gone to the spider pit and mined the stuff that's right on the white. Oh. Hopefully he doesn't read too much into that. You know what? Maybe I do want Raijin to know about my new equipment because the whole purpose of getting this stuff is to show him that I'm not a pushover before I meet with him to discuss getting access to this area. You know what? I think I will show him. Here, stick around. I'll show you some more interesting stuff. Yeah, we'll show him. I was trying to decide my course of action. How did it take this long for you to mine it? Well, I just didn't mine it. Sorry, I have a job. I guess maybe he expected me to mine it in Mordor since technically it can show up other places. The spider pit is really useful because you can just run around and grab all the ore and durners you need. How much gold reel? 13? Yeah, that's probably not enough. Oh yeah. That's the nice stuff. 27. That should be enough. If it's not enough, I'm going to feel dumb. But I am going to go back now and hope that's enough. Alright. Morgul steel. Now, let us craft the Morgul blade. Yes. Oh yeah. Let's get our enchants on. Legendary, of course. Long. Oh yeah, and light-footed is going to go on the boots. Later. We should also name it. It will be called Midnight. Now, my friends, we have 3 legendary weapons. Midnight, Frostbite, and Hellfire. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I'm going to put these in my ender chest, just because I don't need to use them right now. How did I misclick that twice? Did you see that? I put this in that slot, and then, yeah, just run it back, editor, show them how dumb I am. But, I guess that's all I can do in this video. Yeah, we've made my new legendary weapons, Midnight, Frostbites, and Hellfire. The Mithril is technically not completed, but it's very close to being completed. I guess all that's left is to tell Raijin what we did. I thought there'd be achievements for it, but I made a Morgul Blade and Mithril Armor. Now my equipment is just as legendary and strong as Alphas and Zeros. Yes, I'm finally on the same level as those decadent kings. I just use my faction's armor and weapons. Well, I mean, that's what I have been doing. I will still be wearing either Black Uruk or Autumno stuff as my cosmetic stuff in my cosmetic slots. Don't want to bother with getting Mithril stuff. That might not be a good choice. His stuff might not even be fully enchanted. I'm going to end the video here. We've already done everything we needed to. Thanks for watching. This is the Dunkin' Donut, signing off. Okay, I had to start recording again just for a second because I might be able to convince Raijin to tell me how much money he has currently stockpiled. He said that he has mined Mithril before but sold it to other people. And he's got 25,000 from that alone. I'm gonna say, how much do you have total? Yeah, I like to save all my gems and other valuables and make a massive pile of them. That's crazy. A day after this, he calculated the worth of that treasure and concluded it was about 73,000 silver. So, yeah, that's a lot. Well, anyway, I got the intel, so this is where we'll actually end the video. Thanks for watching. This is the Dunkin' Donut, signing off.